Binge Pipe is totally freaking pumped to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, more productive than voting.
Hey, welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. Just letting you know I haven't been recast, no matter how many times I've suggested it. Thank you for playing alone. It makes Binge Pipe's targeted marketing much more effective. All right, let's make history.
Time for question one.
To get things started, the quick brown the fox jumped over the lazy dog. Just take that in for a moment. Okay. Arrange the letters from the title of this question into alphabetical order for me. Brown dog, fox jumped lazy over quick, the. Brown dog jumped fox lazy quick over the. Brown dog, fox jumped lazy over quick, the. Or brown dog jumped fox lazy over quick, the. Okay, what'd you pick? The title of this question was The Quick Brown the Fox Jumped Over the Lazy Dog. It's a classic pangram, but I snuck another the in there, so alphabetically it goes Brown Dog Fox Jumped Lazy Over Quick, the. Yeah. True story. I once had a brown dog fox. He was always jumping lazy over quick, the. So, this is actually surprisingly accurate.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try a question with a John Oliver twist. Last Week Tonight airs at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. So if the show were broadcast live, what city would actually see Last Week while watching Last Week Tonight? Lima, Moscow, Honolulu, or Juneau? I love this part. In Moscow, a live broadcast at 11 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time would air 7 a.m. on Monday, so anyone watching would be seeing a show from last week. For anyone looking for a good laugh to go with their blinis and kasha, don't talk to me before I've had my kasha.
Why don't we do it with three?
It's time for draft seasons. And don't reach across the table because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 real and fictional people, and for each one, you tell me if their name is Salt or their name is Pepper. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Salt or Pepper. Ready? Good. Gwyneth Paltrow and Iron Man. Angelina Jolie's secret. YouTube star on Big Brother UK. One of the children on the Willy Wonka tour. Rapper Cheryl James. First season Project Runway contestant. Sammy Davis Jr. and Salt and Pepper. Well, la-di-da. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
Next, I had no choice but to retort, those shoes though. Officer, I have one question for you. What is those? The singular form of these, the plural form of this, the singular form of them, or the plural form of that? Okay, let's take a look. The plural form of this is these. Well, it's come to this. Those is the plural form of that, as in, I can't believe that cop is wearing those shoes. If you didn't understand the reference in this question, you should check out the new true crime series, Fashion Police. Coming up next, remember Third Rock from the Sun? Suppose NBC rebooted Third Rock but set it on Jupiter instead of Earth. What would be the most appropriate name for the new show? Sixth rock from the sun, first gas giant from the sun, fourth inner planet from the sun, or last multi-mooned planet from the sun? Let's see how that shook out. Jupiter is the gas giant closest to our sun. I'll bet gas giant and our son are phrases often spoken by French Stewart's parents. Look, all the questions can't be about memes. Round 1 is dead to me. You have a commanding lead, but hey, anything can happen in the second round. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2? Okay, buckle in.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Behold, for sure. Celebrities are just like us. They love cloaking themselves in garlands of animal fur for fancy winter parties. Which celeb is not wearing a member of the mustelid family? Pink in mink, Vin Diesel wrapped in weasel, Cindy Sherman wearing ermine, or... Okay, let's take a look. Weasels, minks, and ermine all belong to the mustelid family, while a chinchilla is a rodent. Just a friendly reminder that if you turn your ferret into a coat, it's irreversible. I wish someone had told me that 20 minutes ago.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Here's one for you. A community of people together. Yeah, okay. Guess it's one of those questions.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoyed the characters of Viserion, Elliot, and Smaug, we recommend music by the band Vampire Weekend, Kings of Leon.
And how'd we do?
Viserion is one of Khaleesi's dragons, Elliot is Pete's dragon, and Smaug is his own dragon.
And despite what it says in my very outdated textbook, they are all imaginary.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Take a good look at cashing in on your international friendcation. And chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a...
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Look at this here gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with. France hike, no buddies, cha-ching, and don't let that punctuation trip you up. Let loose, be free. Let's make sense of this, shall we? Let's get on with it, shall we? Next up, Down Under and Around Again. If you've heard Iggy Azalea's song Fancy, you already know she's in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo. This road would be what percentage of the world's circumference? 11%, 22%, 33%, or 44%? So what'd you pick? The fastest distance between LA and Tokyo would be around 5,478 miles, which is about 22% of the Earth's 24,901 mile circumference. Sadly, the fanciest thing about me is the feast I provide my cats.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
It's time for I'm Very, Very Angry. I love competitive baking shows because they combine high stakes, white-knuckled tension with pie. So picture this. Imagine Great British Baking Show judge Mary Berry, mad with power, demands contestants prepare only berry-based desserts. Which of these would Mary bellow? More trifle, worm! Bring me that tiramisu! Okay, what'd you pick? Tiramisu is made from ladyfingers, sugar, eggs, and the latest dusting of shame. Speaking of correct answers, the classic trifle is made from custard, a layer of sponge cake, and the all-important layer of berries. Make sure the sponge cake is soaked in brandy, unless the brandy's gone because some old English lady's been yelling at you all day in a tent. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. That's jargon to my ears. I hope you all know what I'm talking about. Good luck. That's all she wrote. One player to rule them all. It's almost not embarrassing. Your score is pretty great, though. If you applied yourself like this when it came to human interactions, you might have actually impressed someone, but you didn't, so...
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Funny story. For that Iggy Azalea question, I still have no idea who that is. The directing and writing team tried to explain it to me for like an hour. It was like they were speaking gibberish. Anyway, eventually, I just read the question phonetically. And I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, it's just one of the tricks of the trade.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
Karen, you've been through so much.
Yes, I have.
Personal tragedy after personal tragedy, followed by a series of small instances that, when compiled, add up to more personal tragedy.
It's truly been awful.
That's why your family nominated you, Karen, for this unique opportunity. Are you ready?
I think so.
Karen, turn around, face the mirror, and take a look at your new hat.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Julie.
We're best friends.
And siblings.
Or maybe we're dating.
It's super ambiguous. Right when you think we're for sure brother and sister,
We kiss.
but then we act so weird about it.
We just gotta be siblings.
Right?
Super ambiguous. Coming this fall.
With With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me is a real thing. I'm already so busy producing great Binge Pipe content, I couldn't go home if I wanted to. So, look for me, Austin Creed, right here on Binge Pipe, and please, tell my family that I love them. Hi, I'm Austin Creed, and I've got a brand new show on Binge Pipe called Hat Chat. Each episode, I travel to a different exotic spot in this great big world of ours, meeting amazing people, and we just talk hats. Take a listen.
So this is St. Remic's Cathedral. It's more than 400 years old, making it the oldest still standing cathedral in the area.
Wow! And what kind of hat is that?
Oh, this? Oh, this is just my Milwaukee Brewers hat. I'm a big fan.
So, a baseball hat then?
Yep.
Amazing. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.